Danny Flexent here for Seconds Out. Delighted to be joined once again by Galal Yafai, now going pro with Matchroom and Eddie Hearn. I guess first of all, we haven't spoken since you won the Olympic gold medal, so congratulations. There was a huge swell of support back home. Did you kind of feel that from over there? Did you get an idea of how much support there was?
Yeah, definitely. It was lovely to get all the support. It's good when you box for GB because everyone supports you, everyone gets behind you. I don't get it often really. It's only in big competitions like the Olympic Games or the Commonwealth Games. So yeah, it was great to have.
Now, a lot of the Olympians have struggled with their decision whether to stay on or to turn pro. The fact that you won the gold medal, does that make it a much easier decision to make? There's nothing to hang around for?
Nah, not really. I would have gone if I hadn't won anything. I was desperate to go years ago. Even though I love my time on GB, it was brilliant. You know, from all the coaches, the support staff, everyone was brilliant. The best years of my life. But I want to be a professional fighter, man, and here I am now.
So what made you stay as long as you did in that case? Because obviously you went to an Olympics previously. Why didn't you go pro after that one?
I was a novice, man. I'd had like 26 fights going into the last Olympics, and I remember coming back and saying to my brothers, "I want to go pro." And they were like, "You can't go pro. Like you're still a novice. You're still like a kid." And I was 24 years old. I was like a little kid. Had no experience. So I said, "All right, I'm going to set out for the next Olympics," thinking it was 4 years, which ended up to be 5 years. And I got to 2021 last year, and I thought, at the start of the year, I was thinking, you know what, I've made the wrong decision here. I've waited 5 years, postponement for the year, and I'm thinking, yeah, the game, I've got more pressure now. Like, if I didn't have any pressure before, I've got tons of it now. So I had to win that medal, at least the bronze medal, and that would help me turn pro.
And when you made the decision to go pro, did you meet with a lot of different promoters and people that wanted to work with you? And if so, how did you come to the decision it should be Eddie and Matchroom?
Yeah, obviously you meet a few promoters, you meet the top ones. I think it was an easy decision for me though. Matchroom are the best, man. Like Eddie Hearn's, if not the best promoter in the world, he's one of them. Matchroom, biggest in Britain, one of the best in the world. The best have to be with the best, and yeah, I'm not blowing my own trumpet, but I won Olympic gold. I need to be with the best promotion company, and that's Matchroom.
Boxer and Sky seem to be making a big kind of play for the Olympians particularly. Was that ever a kind of thing for you because it is Sky Sports? You've kind of grown into the game watching boxing on there, including your brothers.
Yeah, definitely. You got to look at everyone. They're a big team player, man. Sky, they're huge. But Matchroom were for me, and here I am now.
How much of the reason for joining Matchroom was down to the fact that your brothers box for them and have done throughout their careers?
Yeah, I think it would have helped my decision. They've been here for years. They've started off here. They'll finish their careers here. I think it helps a little bit. Hopefully we can box in the same card, all the three of us together. Hopefully I'm top of the bill. They won't be happy me saying that, but yeah, hopefully we can box together. But yeah, it did help. It did help a little bit, yeah. But I think even if they weren't here, I think I would have been here and I.
How did Eddie kind of sell it to you? I know from what you're saying it didn't take a lot of selling, but how did they kind of pitch Matchroom and what their plans are for you?
Said to me he was going to give me 10 million. Now Eddie's a great promoter. To be fair, I don't think Eddie even had to say much. I know what he does. I know what Matchroom do. I know what he's good at. So it was an easy decision for me.
So what is the plan for you that you've discussed with Eddie? You've kind of come up with it together. How quickly are you going to be moved, and where do you want to be in a year, 2 years, etc.?
I'm moving pretty fast. Like on my debut is a 10-rounder for international title. So you can see if that's my first fight, you just wonder where my 6th, 7th, 8th fight's going to be. So you can see I'm going to be moved pretty fast. But I've got to learn at the same time. Hopefully in the next 2-3 years I can be a world champion.
What was your first reaction when Eddie put that concept to you, 10-rounder on your debut for an international title? For me, immediately I thought of Lomachenko because he'd done something similar. What was your reaction?
Yeah, I wanted to do it. I say Eddie put it to me, but I was kind of like, I don't want to do no 6-rounders. It's pointless to me. So he was like, what about a 10-rounder? And we was like, yeah, great, 10-rounder. For the Lomachenko comparison, people are probably going to give me stick for that now. Lomachenko is a brilliant fighter. I wouldn't have put myself on that level. But it's good to be compared in that way. 10 rounds for my first fight for an international title. If I could do halfways, then I'll be over the moon.
That's good stuff. Training wise, how will that work now? Are you going to kind of stay where you are and obviously not going to be at GB anymore? I know you're working it at the moment, but what's the plan going forward?
I've got a few things to sort out at the minute. I'm still working with the GB coaches. But hopefully in the near future, in the next few weeks, I should have something put in place where everyone will know who I'm training with and whatnot.
Without giving too much away, is there a draw to kind of train alongside your brothers?
Not really. I don't really mind, to be fair. We're a close-knit family. We always support each other, but I don't care where I train as long as I'm winning, I'm looking good. That's the main thing.
Well, you kind of miss the GB setup, the kind of training side. You've got, a running track on site. You've got a nutritionist who works as part of the team, S&C on site, rooming with other boxers as well. All that kind of package that comes with it.
Oh, definitely. The boys on there had a great time with all the boys. All the Olympians are all great, all brilliant fighters. We were like a close-knit family as well. Great coaches, great facilities, great support staff. I had the best years ever with them, travelling all over the world, ups and the downs, my best achievements, everything. I've been with GB boxing and been with all the boxers. So I just want to wish all the boxers well too, all the girls, all the boys, and hopefully, God willing, they all have great careers as well as myself.
What's the overall ambition? I know everyone's going to say, I want to win a world title, but you talked up there about potentially going through the weights as well.
Yeah, I wanna win a world title. Obviously, I don't wanna say something too silly and be like, I'm gonna go through all the weights and win all these world titles, and because I know how people get nowadays, I'll be getting so much stick. It's unbelievable, and I just want to keep it calm at the minute. Hopefully in a few years we'll see where I'm at. Hopefully I just want to win a world title at flyweight. And we'll just go from there.
When you look at the current world champions at flyweight, ability-wise, do you feel you're there with them, but you just need to build up the engine and the stamina to do 12 rounds on a regular basis?
Oh yeah, definitely that. That's not calling anyone out. I'm just being realistic. They're all brilliant fighters. All the world champions at my weight are great fighters. I don't want to sit here and go, yeah, I'll beat him now, I'll beat him thing. It's just not me. But they're great fighters, and hopefully I can be up with them in a few years if they're still around. But I ain't really got any names really. I'm trying to win my title, and whoever's there at the time, I can fight, and hopefully I can take them belts off them.
And given how high a level you fought at in the amateurs, WSB and so on, is it important that you fight at a similar level going through your professional apprenticeship, if you like, and also in sparring as well?
Yeah, definitely. I don't want to fight some journeyman who just come to survive. It's not me. I'm in that stage of my career. I'm 29. I'm not a 21-year-old who needs to learn. I want an Olympic gold. I'm experienced. I've been around. I've just got to get the rounds on my belt, which I will with the 10 rounders on Feb 27th. So I'm not starting off lightly.
And just a message for the fans. We said about how great your support was over there, and also your local support is obviously amazing for your whole family. Just a message to them about what you're planning to do.
I'm planning to be world champion, but I'd like to thank everyone as well, because I didn't really get to thank everyone for supporting me through the Olympics. I got a lot of support, man. And not just me, the other boxers, the other girls and the boys. Everyone got behind us, man. It's something we need as amateur boxers and professional boxers. So I'd like to say thanks to everyone that supported me during the Olympics, and hopefully they can get behind me for my professional journey.
And just before I let you go, just drop your social handles for everyone out there so they can follow you.
Just Galal Yafai and everything, really. I think there's probably only one Galal Yafai around, so it's not hard to find me.
You're definitely the most famous, if not. So, yeah, brilliant. Best of luck with everything. Great to see you.